Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor. On this channel, we're going to talk about spirituality, manifesting, the law of attraction, and just becoming the best version of yourself, and so much more. So for this video, I wanted to talk about the signs from the universe, and just because I've been experiencing a lot of synchronicities and I've been getting a lot of signs from the universe lately, and I've just been feeling really guided to jump back on YouTube and just push myself a little bit more to get the word out and just spread my knowledge on all the subjects that I want to talk about. So I'm sure, just like everybody else, you've been experiencing a lot of different changes right now, and the world can seem really hectic and crazy. But if we're able to tap back into ourselves, into our center, you'll be able to connect to source a lot easier, and you'll be able to feel more grounded during this time. And I think doing this has helped me so much because I've been experiencing a lot of changes in my life, and I'm going to talk about those too. And yeah, I mean, I just wanted to share this with you guys because you are so much more powerful than you think you are. And I think a lot of times just living in our society, it's a lot easier to just fall into that mindset of not really thinking that you're important and not thinking you're powerful. But you are so incredibly powerful that it's amazing once you're able to tap into it and really believe in yourself and really connect to source a lot deeper. So the first thing I want to talk about is something that I kind of subconsciously manifested. It wasn't really subconscious because I really did want it to happen, but it happened so abruptly, and I think the universe really listened to me right away because they could see the struggle in me and how unhappy I was during that time. But anyways, I'm just gonna get into it. So for the past 7 years, I've been working at the same job. Really no changes in my life. It was really stagnant, and I was just craving change, and I knew that I wasn't going to be able to continue in the position that I was in. And so the last year, for some reason, I developed this really deep knowing that I just needed to move on from this job, and that I needed to start something new or start a new project or something to open my mind up to the other possibilities in life and just see what I'm capable of in other aspects, because I feel like I was just very closed-minded to my abilities to find another job or do something different with my life. And the past few months, right before this virus started happening, I developed this really deep depression, and I just felt really stagnant, and I knew deep down that I needed some serious changes. So I would just lay in bed and pray at night, and I would manifest, and I would just dream of this big change coming into my life. And I didn't know how it was gonna happen, and I didn't know what the future was gonna look like for me, but I would just pray, and at times I did wish that my job was ripped away from me and it was forced out of my life. And that's exactly what happened. And that's what's so crazy about this whole thing, because I would literally talk to the universe and be like, please give me a sign that you can hear me, please give me a sign that I'm on the right path and I'm doing the right things. And I just really wanted to connect more to my higher self to see what my future was supposed to look like. And so then I got a call from my boss, and she said that our work had been closed down. And I had these weird emotions only because I've been working there for 7 years. And so it was half and half. I was upset, but then I was also relieved because I knew that the unknown is where opportunities happen and where growth happens. And so that's where I'm at now. And it's really cool because now I feel like in the beginning I wasn't able to really register everything and really believe in myself, oh, there's more to life than just this. But yeah, so I mean, that was literally the universe answering my prayers and really seeing that I needed big changes in my life to progress and to grow. So then my next thing that I also manifested was a big change in my life and a change in direction, because I felt like being stuck in a job like that, you're not really able to like open your mind and see what else there is to offer. And I went to college for a few years and I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was doing all the prereq and I felt really lost, and I felt like I was stuck into that mindset of like, oh, I need to go to school, I need to do that, get a degree, get a job, and I'll have a normal life, and that's just the way we're supposed to live. And I realized that that's not the case. After my job being closed down, my mind has been open to so many different opportunities now, and I'm just happy that I can be on the right path to follow my dreams and follow what I want to do in life. So the next thing that I manifested was some big changes in my life, and I was listening to Stephanie Powers, her podcast. It's called Lightworkers Lounge. It's a great podcast. I would listen to it every day before work, and I would sometimes cry because of the things that she would say would just really like touch what I was feeling, and it really helped me get through a lot of things. Anyways, so I was listening to her podcast and she started talking about this nutrition, holistic health program that she went through, and she became a holistic health coach. And I thought that was amazing, because the more she would talk about it, the more I'm like, that's not just about nutrition. That's like a lot about like healing your body through food and through relationships and just certain aspects of your life that are so important. And I really connected to that, and I started looking further into it, and I was like, wow, like this sounds like something I definitely would love to do. And even though the coaching part kind of sounded like scary for me, only because I'm kind of shy and I just wasn't sure. I mean, I don't know, it's a whole different world, you know? And so I looked further into it, and I ended up starting the program in the end of February, and it was the best decision I've ever made. I learned so many things that I would have never thought I would know. And I definitely want to talk about a lot of these things in my next few videos, like gut health, inflammation. There's so many things that people need to know about. But anyways, that's another video. But yeah, so I started on this path, and it's taken me like down this like rabbit hole of like so many things that I just never knew. And I've realized that I found my passion in like what I love learning about. And it's just been so nice like having this change in my life, because I have never felt passionate about school or like a program, and I honestly never thought I would find something like this, but I did. And I'm a whole new person than what I was a few months ago, and I'm so grateful, because I know that it's the universe, it's God, it's source, and I know that they're doing these things for me because they know that I'm ready. And I'm just really grateful for all these signs in the universe, and just my eyes have been really open to this whole world, and like all these people that I've been talking to, and like, I don't know, it's just so crazy. Like, this spiritual world is so full of love, and it's amazing that each and every one of us has this in us. Like, we all have our unique power, and I think that it's so important to like finally start on your journey and finally start doing the things that really make you happy. So the next thing I want to talk about is something that really meant the world to me, and it just has brought me so much closer to my heart center, and has brought me so closer to the universe, and just diving into that love frequency. So the other day my grandpa passed, and he was an amazing person. He was so smart. I learned so much from him. He was such a loving person, and he really meant a lot to me. And I was really broken when I got the news, and I prayed a lot, and I really connected to God, and I knew that he was there with me. And sorry. So the other night I was looking up at the full moon, and this was the pink full moon that happened the other night. I forget the date, but yeah, so I was looking up. This is probably a few days after I got the news. And I was looking up and I was like, oh my gosh, like I just felt this like connection, and I just knew that there was this energy all around us, and I really felt connected to him and to God and to just the collective at that point. And I felt the need to get out my phone and take a picture. So I took a picture and I went back inside, and I honestly couldn't believe what I saw. I looked at it, and I'm gonna show you guys the picture right now, but it was a blue heart that had looked like it was like being reflected from the moon into the picture, and it's a distinct heart, you guys can see. But yeah, I don't think this is coincidence. I think that it was definitely him talking to me and God talking to me, and they were just telling me that they loved me and that I'm on the right path and that we're all connected and that it's gonna be okay, you know? And in times like these that are so stressful and like high strung, I feel like I definitely needed that sign in that moment, and it was just really amazing to get that sign. But not only that, I've just been experiencing a lot of like synchronicities in general. I mean, I always see like 1111 or 222, and when I see that, I just feel like that's like a wink from the universe, like keep doing your thing, girl. Like, you know, like just keep doing what makes you happy and going on that path that I'm going down. You can also connect to source and get these amazing signs from the universe and have your prayers answered and have the universe really listen to you. And I've found that I've been getting closer to source by doing breath work, meditation. I've been dancing. It's amazing releasing energy and just dancing around your house and blasting music and just like feeling all the energy move around and just moving stagnant energy, even if you're feeling like irritated or in a bad mood. I know it's probably not the first thing you want to do is dance, but sometimes I force myself to dance and it feels amazing. And it's just nice to know that I can get out of that funk by doing that or doing breath work. But yeah, I mean, all these things have been leading me here, and it's just been a really crazy journey, and I'm just really blessed to be a part of this time right now. And I'm blessed that I have the ability, just like we all have the ability, to put out content that is gonna give value to people and to help people raise their vibration and raise their spirits. But yeah guys, that's what I wanted to talk about, and I promise that I'm gonna put more videos out and push myself out of this comfort zone, and I'm not gonna get discouraged anymore, because I just know that if I keep doing something, I'm gonna get better at it, just like all of us. And yeah, so I'm just happy that I was able to make another video and get back into the groove of things and feel better about what's going on. So if you guys have any suggestions of videos or things you want me to talk about, please let me know in the comments, and I promise that I'm gonna get better at this, and I'm just excited to connect with like-minded people. But anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in the next video, and I hope you guys have a great day.